The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in
Morning, guys.
listen-only mode.
Dennis, good morning. Happy Friday, fellas. Can I get a sound check, please? Perfect. Thank you, Ken. Dennis, good morning. Very good morning to you guys. Today is, of course, Friday. It is September 8th. It is the end of the week. Thank you, Deepak. If my trials are here, good morning and welcome. All right. There's the 8 o'clock bell. We'll go over a couple of things here momentarily. First and foremost, morning, Don. The original bot is up 725 this morning. I told you guys there is a window from 7 to 8, maybe 8:15. The NASDAQ has taken 2 trades. This short here at 716. And then this small long here. Crude has not taken a trade. Gold has not taken a trade. Here is crude. And here is gold, of course, on the screen. So the bots are up 725 already. These will not come back on until 9:30. I believe I have resolved the issue with the trend bot. So yesterday I uninstalled, I don't know, whatever the hell version I had, and reinstalled what is version 4, I think beta 8. So here is my 3-minute. And it's up 1995, 2000 and change. Currently has a trade on. I am not using the time filter, and I believe the issue, I had the same issue last night with this version, and it's the instantly submit. So I have gone back wait until finished. So now the trades will execute at the close of the candles. It is my opinion, or wait until flat, whatever. Thank you. It is my opinion that the instantly submit does not work. That is my opinion. I only base that on the trades that I have seen. Last evening with this current version, I turned on instantly submit and it immediately fired along in what was very clearly a short. Averages were all down and it took long. So I'm no longer using the instantly submit button. I've also, for those of you guys that are interested, I've also am using these averages. I am not using any of the 3s. I'm using 2 with 5 and 8. I am using 3 with 5 and 13. And that is it. So it'll trade a total of 5 contracts. That is it. I'm not using any of these further down the road up through 9. I am not using 9, 8, 7, 6 at all. Okay? For those of you guys that are in the order flow class, you will understand why I have the contracts on where I do. The same goes for the 7-minute, which is currently up 980 and in a trade with 1 contract. Any questions on that, guys? I wanted to cover that. So if anybody wants to change, if anybody would like to change their settings, they can ahead of the open. Also, I will be doing. Oh, and by the way, those totals on the TrendBot are from this morning at 6 a.m. Till now, 8:04. Welcome, Sam. Nice to see you again. Any questions on the bots, guys? So I think I've resolved the issue relative to the TrendBot. Those will be my settings for going forward. Those are the averages that I personally liked. Yeah, the 5, 5.8, 5.13. Sharon. Whatever they are. I don't know if they're fourth and fifth or what. Now, understand that I may miss the beginning of a trend, but I don't really care. What I'm trying to isolate are the areas that give the most productivity. With complete candor, who gives a shit if the bot does $35,000 for the day? Who cares? No one here is going to trade it to $35,000. It just doesn't matter. It's utterly irrelevant. Unless you want to trade for perpetuity in sim, nobody is going to trade an evaluation account or another account. Here, I'll put this up too. No one is going to trade those accounts for a $30,000 day or a $10,000 day. Now, if you're trading a cash account and it's a large account, Deepak trades a multi-seven-figure account. Floyd trades a very large account. That's a different story. If you're trading a $100,000 account, you may want to trade it for $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. You can also withstand a $2,000 or $3,000 draw. But if you guys are trading smaller cash accounts, so what I've done here also is I have set targets for 50 ticks stop and 50 ticks on the targets. And then I'll just manually move them. But 50 ticks on 5 contracts is a fair amount of money. So I'll just move that out. But again, I think I've resolved the issue. I think the issue is in the instantly submit. Maybe somewhere in the programming it gets confused. At least I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that had that issue. And potentially I had a corrupted file. Yeah, I may not have changed that. Let me see if I changed it. Let's see what I did here. Yeah, I didn't take it. I didn't change this one, as you guys can see. I've got 1, 2, 2, etc. Yeah, so I did change this. So let me explain what I did on the 7-minute. A crossover, a 5-period crossover on a bigger time frame. Let me rephrase that. A 5-minute or a 5 cross, fast moving average cross on a 3-minute is equivalent to the 3s on the 7. You understand? What I don't want on the 7, I don't want contracts here at the end. Now, if it's a well-defined trend day, which as you guys know or should know, trend days occur in 20% of the time. That's it. 80% of the time we're a range-bound market. Okay. The last thing that I would think you guys want to do is add contracts at moving average pair 9, moving average pair 8, moving average pair 7 on a bigger time frame, because on a 3-minute, you might be in 40 handles lower than where these are starting to put contracts on. So what I've done on the bigger time frame, the 7-minute, is I've put them on earlier to somewhat equivalent to here. So you'll notice on the 3-minute, my average cost is now 46, right? 1245.75 or 15,245.75. Here it's 15,252. So it's a 7-handle difference on a bigger time frame. But the smaller moving averages on a bigger time frame get you in similarly to the middle moving averages on the 3. Do you guys understand that? Am I being clear? Is there anybody that's confused? Okay. Is there anybody that's confused? Morning, Patrick. Okay. Bigger the time frame, in my opinion, it behooves you to use the smaller moving averages as your entries, not the bigger. So like 1, 2, 3, and load your contracts early and forego maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because in a 10-minute, if you're using all those, you are now putting contracts on at the height of the move. So you're averaging your cost basis way up. If you're using a 1-minute, I would use like 6, 7, 8, 9 to stay out of the chop, because the smaller 3s on a 1-minute could just be chop. Yeah, you might catch the one trade, or like I did for $9,000, but most of the time the 1-minute chewed me up and spit me out. But listen, I played with this thing last night and settings and back tested on TradeStation for hours, like 6 hours last night. For those of you that are wondering, you cannot use Ninja for back testing. It's absolute garbage, complete garbage for back testing. Any questions, guys? I am not currently using any other settings in the bot. I am not using any other settings on the bot. I am not using the high watermark. I'm not using anything else. No, the trend bot does not currently work on TradeStation. No. And I want to emphasize currently. It is being built for TradeStation, but it is as well as TradingView. Many of you guys have migrated to TradingView, but we're getting off on a tangent here. I back tested on TradeStation. You guys know I use TradeStation. If anybody wants to volunteer and be a guinea pig as a tester for TradingView or TradeStation, you can email Floyd. 76 is about as high as we're going to get. So let's call it 73 final target here. Email Floyd. It comes with a large degree of responsibility. It is not just I'm going to get the bot and I'm going to use it, and I'll sporadically and periodically send Floyd data. You're going to send Floyd data every single day. Every single day. Okay? So if you guys want to make the changes, go ahead. I've covered it. I'm not going to cover it again. If anybody joined late, as Dean would say, so sad, too bad. So see if we can get first target here at 66. We're going to need to break 65 quarter to get that 66 target, but that's 50 ticks. All right, fellas. All right, let's get on with our regularly scheduled program. But I wanted to at least give you guys the morning Raoul. Yeah, this is what I had last night. That took a long. That's with instantly submit. I am no longer using that button. All right. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. This presentation is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed in this presentation are mine and mine alone. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and should not be expected to be replicated in a live trading account. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. The 7-minute just got that first target at 50 ticks. And again, until the next version comes out, I will manually trail it. Manually trail. If this continues to function, no real news today. Anybody have any questions, guys? Trendbot's got targets. The 3 minutes up 38.25, and the 7 minutes up 3,025. How is this not fading, this resistance? It's up on 53 buyers. Seriously, 53. Gold on the original bot just took a trade long. $38 buyers in this candle. Now 3. gold is going to have to push up through 49.4 and really 49.7 if this is going to go. If gold gets through 49.78, it can get 51.2 to 7. I want to see NASDAQ get through here now. $49.9 is key on gold. $49.9. If it gets up through that, it's 10-minute longs. Right there, right where it stopped. If you took the ES long, where I said it was long, you have target 1 at 56. Now you're going to trade it to 65, 66 if you have runners. NASDAQ's above yesterday's close. NASDAQ's now failing that area. We're coming back to 71. I'm going to try a small short. Nope. Some small buyers just came back in. This should come to 71, 72, right back to VWAP. Hang on, guys. I got to send the links. And I'll turn the trend bots on just after the open or right at the open. Going to get some support in here. We've already come down into it once. If this gets up through this 15-minute double top, we probably go 298. Not much further. I don't think we're going much further up. At least initially. Here we go. Small buyers. More buyers. Buyers. $170 buyers. 190 buyers. It's pushing. There it goes. Trying to push through the top of the 10-minute cloud. It's going long. Above 94, this can break out. It's right back at that 15-minute. It's breaking it. Going up. $327 is a target. First target up would be 03 and then 09. 3, 9, and 27. I like those numbers. 03, 09, and 27. There's 3. $900 buyers in this candle. There's 9. Next target is 28. 28 if you're long. 3, 9, and 28. Looks like the NASDAQ woke up today. Still have momentum. Still buying. 1,600 buyers on this candle, fellas. There's 28. Got them all. All right, guys. Bots are on. $350 is the bottom of the hourly cloud. This can now push to $350 if you're long. We stay up here, we're going to put in a weekly hammer. Nice job, Ed. No slowing down, baby. There's 350, bottom of the cloud, bottom of the hourly cloud. 49.75, close enough for hand grenades. We could still push to 61. No sellers. I don't see any shorts here yet. We have 31, almost, let's call it 3,200, now 3,200 net buyers. No profit taking yet. Apple with a gap up. ES pushed right back into that second target. Got to get through here, catch the high of the day, and we're going 73. It's looking like a trend day, guys. Another trend Friday. $3,500 buyers. 35. NASDAQ looks like got to push through 65, and we're going to trade 97 if you're long. I got to adjust charts. Dang. Half my charts are off the screen. Come on, target one. Oh, did that hit? Looks like it hit it to the tick. New York Attorney General there's target one, alleges Trump overstated net worth by up to $3.6 billion. Nice job, Ray. 1700 on the trend bot with the settings I gave out this morning. Nice job. And out at even. And Arjan ran the ES trend bot with the same settings and is up 750. Marked at 2415. SPY has gap fill from, looks like yesterday, almost 446.17. Above that, it goes 447.06. Guys, 4,300 buyers. Big consolidation. Looks like we're going again here, fellas. Let me look at the hourly again. Small sellers here, guys. If NASDAQ has to get about 58.75. NASDAQ long again. Another target filled. First target only. I'm not interested in shorting this. Oh, and it shorted on the bot. Another target filled. It's a short, guys. We just rolled. This is going to want to pull back a little bit. First target on the bot. Out again. Bot's up 715. I'm not taking any shorts here yet. Big power. Big power. I bought 447 SPY calls. I bought 447 SPY calls. I paid 50 cents. Jeez, 4,400 net buyers now. Really need SPY to get above that 446.07. Next push is to 380 on the NASDAQ, guys. 380. Gold went long on the bot. We're still going to have to get that 49.89 hurdle. It entered a little bit lower. There goes SPY, new day high. Anybody take SPY calls? NASDAQ, no stopping it. Come on, SPY, break out right here, baby. We're up nothing. Need SPY to get above 446.10. Look at the stinking NASDAQ go. Good jeepers, criminy. Well, looking at the daily, we're going to back test that 50. I just cut SPY calls, guys. Lost 3 cents, nothing. I'm going to cut this gold trade and shut that bot off. It's just doing squat. 4,600 net buyers, NASDAQ. SPY's trying to push through 10-minute resistance, this 12-13 area. Hey, Hubba, good morning. Good morning, good morning. If gold can get through this 49.9, she's going to rip. She'll get that first target. This is the spot. Take a look at gold. We have 19 net sellers in gold. They bought everything back. Got as high as about 1,500 net selling. Small pullback here in Crackhead. Another long on the NASDAQ bot. Don't dig it. I mean, the selling in here is infinitesimal. And there goes the day on one trade. We could pull back to 280. 600 sellers just jumped in. We're coming back to support at 320. That won't do much for us, wholesale inventories. Guys, I think we're coming back to 281. I'm gonna try a short. I'm just watching this candle here. Gold is at the breakout point. All right, I sold one. Thousand sellers in here. 1,000 in this 3-minute bar. Need to break below 22 and push. Below 22 and push. Still selling them. Come on. Sell them harder. 70 in this 3-minute brick. Come on, sell them harder. Come on, let's go, big fella. Come on. It's holding the standard line on a 2-minute chart. Next 2-minute bar is in 5 seconds. See if it pushes lower. Opened on top. All right, I took profits. Small. This could bounce back to 42. I'll be short again below that swing here. Oh, gold got target. Oh, I got it on trail. Let me put it on break even. Gold got target 1. I think this is going to break down again or further. Jesus, target 2 in a hurry. Told you it's breaking out. This level here is going to be tough to crack for gold. We're in shorts, but the stop is enormous. Or at least we're pulling back. If we break below that swing, we could come to 76. Look at gold. You beast. Go get that third target. I dare you. 72 ticks. One-tenth lower than expected. Come on, gold. Fire it up. NASDAQ took a short on the bot. Come on, NASDAQ. We've got sellers in here. It's going to go to stop. Damn it. Starting to chop. Trend bots, no trades. Crude is getting a bid. Crude is long. Target 1 is 48. Crude is long. Target 1 is 48. Sellers coming in again. Couple hundred. We're down to 3,400 net buyers. SPY's going now. SPY's breaking out. If you took crude, first target is hit and filled. You are 10 ticks above that first target, hit and filled. Hit and filled. Pushing through the 50-day. Hourly targets 402. Back to 4,300 on the net buying. Come on, you got to fail the 50-day in the first push. Come on, 74. A fail below 74. This should take it down, at least for a small trade. Come on. Sitting on the 50-day, or just under. Running out of some steam here. Small sellers. But we could get a pullback to 33. I'll try another short. 33 is my target. Call it 35. Come on. Come on. I'm out. I'm out. This may still come, but there are sellers here. 10 minutes holding. Yeah, 327. It's holding that 70. If that area breaks, I think we get 54. Come on, break down. Give us something. There are selling over the last 9 minutes. We're down from 4,800 to 4,200 on the net buys. Buyers back in. They're holding this 70. Just will not break 70. ES wants to push up to 85. NASDAQ consolidating just below the 50. Buyers back in up to 4,600. Fucking NASDAQ. Come on, give me a target for the love of God. Come on. Got it. We're coming down further. We're coming down further. They're selling them now pretty good. Next 2-minute bar is still a sell with a target now at 16. Got to break below the point of control. And then we target VWAP. Five-minute is failing below the 9. 27 would be, if we push on the 5 below 45, 27 becomes target. That's your volume point of control. Next 2-minute bar in 35 seconds. 2-minute is rolling. Down below 4,000 on the net buys now. Below 4,000. It's trying to go long here at 63. Could go back to 80. Short, 59, 58, short. It's coming down on the 5. It's short. Target one is going to be here again, 45. If it catches below this, it's going to get dusted again. It'll get dusted. 37 would be your target. It's holding small support on a 2-minute. No momentum to the upside anymore. ES pull back to 69 from here. Value area low is down at 82.75. For those of you guys that don't have a profile. Come on. There we go. Should make it to 37 if you're short now. Call it 38, just ahead of that support. Some support at 38. Your platform just shut down? Trendbot is short with 2. Yeah, that's happened to me a few times, not often. It has happened. Grand jury has been called for indicting Senators Graham, Perdue, Loeffler, and Trump Georgia election case. There's the breakdown. I'm going to move this further out. And now you're breaking down, guys. You're short. That got that target. I told you guys, if you weren't here at 8 o'clock this morning, what my settings were on the 3-minute and 7-minute trend bots. And additionally, there's our breakdown, guys. We're coming down. They're selling them two-fisted now. We got to close below volume point of control. We should now trade down to value area low. All right, it now has 5 contracts on the trend bot. 5. So let's move that to there. It's holding support here at 33. This could bounce back to 47. We're down to 3,200 buyers, just under. A break below that swing low at 27, we're coming to 14. A break below 14, we come 281. We're now in shorts. We're below point of control. We're now in shorts. You're welcome, Arjen. Arjen has made 1,035 using the settings I gave you guys since the open. You're welcome. I think I've resolved the issue with the trend bot. This is consolidation here, and I suspect we break down again. We're going to break down further. If anybody is short, we need that swing, and we break down to the bottom of the 2-minute at 14. That's the bottom of the 2-minute cloud. Now this could pop back up to 47. Holding right around 3,200. Now we're give or take back and forth around 3,200. The 7-minute is starting to roll, but it hasn't hit yet. I'm not going to publish them, no. No, I've said from the onset, fellas. I mean, I'll share what I'm doing and what settings I'm using, which I did this morning. But unlike the original bot where I've done all the back testing and all the settings and update, have that updated, etc. I'm not doing that with the trend bot. Were you not here at 8 o'clock, Larry? All right, so whenever we wrap up, yeah, no worries. Whenever we wrap up today, I'll go back through what I did at 8 o'clock this morning. Okay. So I guess what we'll do is we'll do a little education today. It's just not going to be recorded. So if you want to know what I'm doing and what I've tweaked, stick around. No, Deepak. Come on, got to catch this swing. Guys, we're 3,100 now below. So at this target, so in the next version, we're going to have this, we'll have a break even button. We do not at this point. Going below 3,000 on the net buying. They're trying to hold this here. All right, I'm going to take 3 off. I took the wrong 3 off. All right, I flattened it. So this is what's been done since 6 a.m. this morning, 48.45. And on the 7-minute, 32.75. Okay. I shut it off. I'll shut this one off. When we're all right, now the 7-minute has gone short. So what I can do, VWAP is 16, not 95. I'm going to move this down to 7 just for the hell of it. Because if this presses lower, it'll get another entry. So that would be my first target off. Or I could leave it. I don't know where it was. And if it continues to sell thereafter, it will take another trade. We're farting around in the 2-minute. It's holding. If you guys look at your 2-minute cloud, look at the color of the 2-minute cloud. It's green, right? So it's support, not resistance. If we were trading down into red, we'd go right through it. It's all sellers. This 2-minute is jamming us here. It'll come down. On the 10-minute, we're holding the turning line. So the 10-minute is now in shorts. On the aggressive short that I've taught you guys, with a whale of a stop. But I think we're going to have to tag VWAP. And I'll shut this off after this trade, whatever it does. Looks like it's going to get hit. That's okay. I'm using a 50 tick stop, guys. I'll go over all of that whenever we're done. We're back to the point of control. All right. So I'm going to shut that off. We just traded into the resistance. long above. I don't like this long here. We held basically the 21 period moving average. We've closed below on a 5 minute. We've now closed below the 5. So we're short. What we need is a 5 minute candle. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll just show you. So the 3 minute, which has historically been my preferred time frame, I may do away with the 7 minute. I don't know that I will or I will not, but in my opinion, I don't, it's redundant. And as I'm starved for real estate, I mean, I have 6 screens, but I have charts on everything. I may get rid of the 7 minute. I'm not recording this, Anthony. You're welcome. You're very welcome, guys. Thank you, Dennis. I guess we'll stick around 4 minutes to the end of Europe, and we're pushing the top of that 2 minute cloud. That's all. As soon as we break out of the 2, I'm telling you, we're going back to the highs, guys. Thank you, Soph. Guys, listen, I think this will help you guys immensely. Many of you have this, the trend bot, and I think it will help you immensely. I literally put in, I want to say 6 hours yesterday in back test. And it was far easier to back test it where I can run results. I think we make 66.75. I'm gonna flatten here, guys. All right, so the 3 minute trend bot finished up 62.25, just closing the trade from 6 a.m. They are not yet released for TradeStation or TradingView. But if anybody would like to be a beta tester for either TradeStation or TradingView, you can email Floyd. But just understand it's a pretty significant responsibility because you will be supplying data every single day. There's no, I didn't get to it, I forgot. I mean, it's the beta testers that we have now and have had with NinjaTrader can tell you it's massive spreadsheet data. My whole reason for wanting the bot for TradeStation was for options, right? Because I could, for the sake of conversation, I'll show you something. Let me get rid of that. Here's SPY. You'd be long SPY, right? You would have been long on this push on SPY at 446. It pulled back 50 cents, big deal. But it never went into a short. And you would have had this push on SPY. This is on a 7 minute. Let me go down to a 5. Here you go. You'd have been long SPY at 445.79 on the opening push. It pulled back 30 cents. It's nothing. And pushed all the way up to 447.11. And now you'd be long again. It looks like it may have shorted here, but you'd be long again SPY at 446.51. The probabilities are SPY's going to 458 today. But this is what I wanted it for. Now I could still use it that way. I just have to, manually enter the trades opposed to automated. Before, let's see, this was yesterday. Here's a nice short on SPY, 444.87 to a low of 440.10. So you pick up 78 cents. You know, it's almost a point. Oh, guys, by the way, next week we probably roll. I think Monday is rolled, maybe Tuesday. I will not roll Monday or Tuesday. We're going to clear that 50-day, guys. If the Nasdaq today closes above the 50-day today, first off, we're putting in a weekly hammer. And if we close above the 50, we're going back up to 600 next week. We'll go back to the top of the cloud, but we need a daily close above the 50. Ideally, we get a daily close above yesterday's high, which is around 95, 96, 97, somewhere in through there, it looks like. 95.75. We get a close above that 95.75. In any event, anybody have any questions? Nolan, make sure you do a software update on all your Apple products. There is a 0-day bug if you receive a message. The good news, Nolan, is I do not own, have never owned, and will never own 2 products in my life. I will never own an Apple product, not a MacBook, not an iPhone, not an iWatch. I will never own an Apple product. You're welcome, Larry. And I will never own a Tesla. So if you give me an Apple i15 or you give me a Tesla, I will sell them both. What does that mean? Can we have Apex funded program for a company? What does that mean?